Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen. I make bookish and lifestyle videos, and I just wanted to pick up my camera this week. We'll see what I post. It's a very homework heavy week, and I am craving reading time, so this will be interesting. I have been posting to TikTok a lot more recently, so if you are on Book Talk, give me a follow there, because I am trying to recommend books on Book Talk that people haven't heard of before, because I keep seeing things like Fourth Wing and Avatar, and I refuse to read a lot of these books. I have the dryer going in the background, so I'm sorry if it's loud, but I wanted to do an unboxing of a package that I got. I'm so very excited. The team over at Glowcusent, I believe is how you pronounce it, they reached out to me to do an unboxing and review of this product that I think a lot of you will genuinely love. This is my first time opening this box, and I'm really excited about it because before this company had reached out to me, I had this in an Amazon cart before. It's a pink neck reading light. I am so excited. My boyfriend also loves to read, so I'm gonna have him try it out and we'll see how we like it. You get a little warranty on your neck light, but I'm gonna use this as a bookmark. All right, instructions. Okay, let's unbox this part first. Wow. Okay, here's the little cord. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Okay, so there's different brightness levels. Short press once. Okay, there's only one button on here, so I can't mess it up. I'm actually going to charge this for a little bit. I should have thought about that first. I'm gonna let this charge for a bit, but look at that. Imagine having a little book here and the light shoots out. This is perfect because Brandon and I we go to bed at different times sometimes. He likes to lay in bed and read, and I go to bed before him, so I'll let him borrow this too, honestly, because this will be useful for him as well. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm gonna let this charge. Okay, so this is the neck light. Oops. It's fully charged now, and typically we have this night light that we use, and the lighting isn't you don't get a lot of lighting on your end. But here's what it looks like. Let me turn this light off real quick. Wow, that's a lot of light.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much light.
Huh, you can do different, this is the first setting, and then you can do different temperatures. I like this yellow lighting here. The neck of it is flexible, so then you can flex it for your reading. Does it work well?
I gotta read first. Ooh.
Do you like that one?
Now this fits the theme of the book more because it's a spooky book, you know?
Thank you so much to Glowcusent for sending me this product to try out. I have an affiliate link in my bio down below if you're interested in purchasing yourself one, but I would highly recommend this. I'm gonna bring this around town whenever we need to read in the dark.
When are you gonna need to read in the dark downtown?
I said around town.
When are you gonna need to read in the town around dark?
You never know. Okay, I want to do some reading before I have to go to work tonight. Okay. Ooh, I do want to get some reading done before I have to go to work tonight, and I'm only at work for a couple of hours for an event thing. But let me show you what I got from the library. So I'm currently reading Cursed Bunny by Boro Chung. No one told me that this was a collection of short stories. And yeah, I could have looked that up on my own, but for some reason I thought this was just an actual novel. And I'm not complaining or anything. The first short story was actually really weird, and I love it so freaking much. I recommended this to my book club, and I gave them an option of 6 different books to read. This was one of them. One of the other options was Olga Dies Dreaming, which I'm excited to try and read as well. I don't know how much I can get done before my book club this weekend. And then I also picked up Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong, because I'm going to Y'all Fest in a couple of weeks, and I would like to meet more authors other than the author of Nemesis, Brendan Reichs. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm currently reading that on my Kindle as well. So like when I'm on the go, I've been reading it. But I think I'm gonna sit down and read this a little bit more because this is like a weird, creepy book that is right up my alley. So I'm gonna go do that now. I changed my outfit so that it's a little bit more work appropriate. I've never had butternut squash before. I'm so excited. Let's do a little taste test, and it smells good. Earlier today, I went to Trader Joe's and picked up some food, and I got this harvest apple salad, and it looks really good. And then, of course, some orange chicken that I'm gonna cook for Vietnamese lunch. Hello, howdy. It is Monday, October 23rd. It is Brandon's birthday. I just got home from work, and it's about 5:10 p.m. I really have to pee, but I'm home. I was gonna go to the gym, but I am like tired today, and it's probably because I was like sitting staring at a screen for so long. But really my goals for today after work is to read and do some homework, and I just have a lot of writing to do. So I'm gonna get into comfy clothes. I kind of am already in comfy clothing, but I don't want to wear this any longer. I just decided that I'm going to take a shower before I eat my dinner and before I do my homework. But I wanted to show you what my Libby looks like right now because it's really ridiculous. But up here I have Overdue, which is an audiobook that I'm already like 25% of the way through, and I started today actually. And then my boyfriend and I went on a road trip over the weekend, so whoops. He wanted to listen to Dracula, so that's why I have 2 copies of it here. And then I also started the Eden test, but I'm not sure how I like it. And I started Chain Gang All-Stars, which I think needs to be a book that I read and not listen to. And then here I have Nemesis, which I have downloaded to my Kindle. So I have a lot on my Libby right now, but I kind of just like borrow books, or I'll borrow audiobooks to try them out. And then if I don't like them, then I just return them. So I don't update my Goodreads on my audiobooks until I'm at least like 40% of the way through for my audiobooks, because I don't want to like show everyone I'm reading a book and then quickly take that back, you know? It is now 8:54, and I haven't really done much other than like scroll through TikTok and clean and just do parts of my night routine. But I am 45% of the way through for Overdue, and I really want to start one of my puzzles. So I think I'm gonna vacuum here and then start a puzzle. This Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one seems fun. I think I want to, I don't know which one I want to do. Can anyone tell me what this is from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? What?
That's not really the case.
I'm watching Read with Cindy's newest vlog. So just an update, I did not vlog yesterday because I left work early because I was sick. I came home, and by the time I got home and took a nap, I woke up, I had a 102 fever. And this morning, woke up, no fever, just a sore throat. So my guess is that it's some sort of like 24-hour stress thing. Okay, so I got a notification from my new package room at the apartment complex about a new package, and I was like, I didn't order anything, I don't know what this could be, and I got it, and it is from HarperCollins Publishing, and I have a feeling it is a book that I requested to review, so we're gonna unbox it together. Ooh, okay, Midnight on Beacon Street. Okay, I've never been sent an ARC before. This is so exciting. This is Midnight on Beacon Street by Emily Ruth Verona. This is coming out in January 2024. Are we all safer if we're scared? Emily Ruth Verona explores that question through the lens of a teenage babysitter and 2 children entrusted to her care during one terrifying Friday night in a small, quiet slice of New Jersey suburbia in October 1993. Okay, so this is described as classic horror and 90s nostalgia meet real life dangers in a heart-pounding thriller from a dazzling new voice and suspense. Ooh, I'm excited. I have a lot to read right now, so I'm not gonna read this right away, but I'll definitely do a review and vlog and all that stuff. So keep an eye out for future vlogs. Hello, it is Thursday and my apartment is the biggest mess that it's been in such a long time. I went to the doctor's this morning, and not only do I have strep throat, but I have a yeast infection. I have a bunch of medication and stuff that I need to go over and take. And I'm feeling fine enough to like move around and stuff finally. So I'm gonna put on some YouTube and I'm gonna clean the heck out of this apartment. Hello everyone. It is, let's see. It is Sunday, October 29th at 4:30. I have the house to myself, but also I feel like I haven't vlogged or read in the last several days because one, I've been sick and I haven't had the energy for it, and I'm very behind on my schoolwork right now. I've just had a lot going on. So it's Sunday evening. I've done a lot of my cleaning and prep already, so I think I just need to do my homework for a good amount of time. I am gonna go ahead and do like my night routine. I have been in kind of a rut recently because I've been sick. I've had multiple mental and physical health things go on recently that's kind of really taken a blow at my motivation and routine recently. So I'm gonna try and recuperate and do things that I need to do to feel like myself again, because I just don't feel like myself. So first, I'm going to clean up my kitchen and living room space. It's not that bad. I cleaned it up this morning, but I did paint my nails, so I need to clean all of that up. But while I do that, I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I'm currently listening to The Vegetarian right now. What the actual hell is this book? I'm just kind of reading it to like listen to it at this point, and this is not what I was expecting at all. It's overly sexual. It is weird. It is not what I was expecting. So I'm gonna read the reviews on this when I finish the audiobook, but I'm gonna turn this on and clean up for a little bit.
Posted 30 minutes, whose lips had nearly trembled had he wanted to do it over and over. Forbidding her blood. He held her at the waist and stroked the mark. The smell of her body filled the room, a sour cowers. He pulled on his pants and trousers. All right, this is the current state of my sink right now. It is messy and annoying, so I'm going to fix this up next. I did tidy up my bedroom as well as my living space. I feel a lot better about that. But it has been a while since I talked about what books I've been reading recently on my YouTube channel. So while I clean up, I will talk about my recent books. Okay, so I have achieved my Goodreads reading goal. My original goal was to read 20 books this year, and this year I have read 26 books. So I'm just gonna talk about like books that I finished recently, what I remember about them, if I like them, things like that. So my most recent book that I finished was Good Women by Hallie Hill. So this was a book that was published by Hub City Bookshop, which is a very local publishing press here in South Carolina, and is actually in my college town. Where I went to college in Spartanburg. And so I have a huge place in my heart for anything that they publish, for all the work that they do, because I believe in their mission and I love supporting them. And I thoroughly enjoyed reading Good Women because one, it has different stories and perspectives, and it really tackles this idea of the good woman. And there were some like strange lives and stories that Hallie Hill I think shed light on, and I don't know how much of these stories come from personal experiences or anything like that. Next, I listened to Art Curious, Stories of the Unexpected, Slightly Odd, and Strangely Wonderful in Art History by Jennifer Dazel. I thought this was a very interesting book. I don't remember all of the very specific details that I learned about art history and just the art world in general, but I feel like I did get a good grasp on just that there's a lot more than you think that goes on behind popular works of art, like the Mona Lisa and things like that. I learned that the Mona Lisa was stolen and missing for a good bit. I'm gonna do something real quick because I need to do a better job at displaying I need to do a better job at like taking care of my jewelry. And lots of little facts like that that I thought were interesting. But again, I don't remember it, but it was just one of those audiobooks that I read to and from work, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. Next, I listened to Convenience Store Women by Sayaka Murata. Again, I listened to this on audio. This is one of those books I just kind of had in the background. I really enjoyed listening to this. I am very much a cog in the machine, and this book reminded me of that. And I thought this character's perspective on everything was just very interesting, and it's not a book that like others that I've read before. So if you have the time to listen to it or read it, definitely try it out. Next, I read New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. I am always in my Twilight era. I'm gonna put these command hooks up here so I can hang my necklaces. I got to read New Moon. So as a kid, I was like Team Jacob. Right now, I still kind of am. Like, I forget that these characters are literally just teenagers, you know? They're literally just teenagers. He's literally a werewolf. So this was just a fun read, a nice fall, fun, cozy read. So that was a quick one for me. Next, I listened to Speak Okinawa, a memoir by Elizabeth Mika Brina. And y'all, let me tell you, her origin story about her parents is very, very similar to mine. The author's parents, look at this mess. Look at that. The author's parents are Okinawan, or her mom is Okinawan, and her father was in the American military, which is very similar to my story. And so this book tackles like her identity as an Okinawan American while also just kind of talking about family dynamics and her relationship with her mother and things like that, which the author's mother went through alcoholism, and there was just a bunch of things that like I couldn't relate to, but it was very interesting to read about in the way that she battled her Okinawan American identity and how that manifested through lots of different things and ways that she lived her life, the author. So this was an interesting read. But this book also, for me personally, as an Okinawan American, provided words to like the guilt and shame and pride that I have always felt in my 23 years of life. So for that, I'm grateful, but I think I do want to purchase a copy of this book so I can annotate it. And this might become one of my like top 10 books. I don't know yet. So, I thoroughly enjoy this. I really love reading like Asian American type memoirs, like Know My Name. Is Michelle Zauner American? I think Michelle Zauner's American, right? That's also like another memoir, Crying in H Mart. I'm giving up on this, so we're just gonna put that up there for now. All right, so the next book that I also read was The House on Mango Street. I read this for my personal book club, and I literally I read this book way too fast for me to be able to appreciate it in all its literary glory. So I need to go back and reread this book when I'm in the mindset to do so, but I kind of just wanted to finish this one quickly, and I did. I feel like I need to purchase a jewelry box because I have no way of like displaying and storing all of my jewelry other than this like little chipped jewelry. Hold on. Other than this chipped jewelry dish that I have. I think I've also talked about this book. This is where I last left off, but I also read the Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. It's not my favorite Grady Hendrix book, and I'm kind of disappointed to say that because I feel like I had a lot of high expectations for this specific book. It just didn't feel too creative, I don't think it's all, but a lot of his characters have the same exact origin stories as like final girl characters from the 80s and stuff like that. So I wasn't too impressed in that sense, but I did enjoy reading it. It was a fun experience, but I just wish there was a lot more creativity to it. But those are the books that I have read recently. I have this all documented on my Goodreads. I don't think I have all of them rated, but if you want to take a look at my Goodreads, I will have that listed below. So I'm going to end the vlog in a few minutes, but I did want to go over everything that I am reading and consuming on Libby. So I talked about The Vegetarian. I'm 66% of the way through the audiobook. I also have Nemesis by Brendan Reichs. I have talked about this before, probably, I'm not sure if I talked about it here, but I'm going to YALLFest and I want to meet the author of this book. I just had to renew it. I'm reading this on my Kindle. And then I also have One Summer in Savannah, which is an audiobook, but I want to see if I can find like the actual Kindle version of this. But the author is coming to my college and doing an event, so of course I want to read this. So that's like three different stories that I'm consuming right now. I'm probably gonna find something else that I can listen to right after The Vegetarian. This was a very strange week. I originally wanted this vlog to be like a what I read in a week, but this was a very realistic what I read and do in a week, and hopefully this vlog had some interesting parts in it. That is it for this vlog. I have another one coming up soon next week, and I'll definitely do a YALLFest vlog. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up, please subscribe, and don't forget to check my affiliate link below for the neck reading light, which has come in very handy the last several days. That is it for this video, and I hope to see you soon. Bye everyone.